Hi, this is day 23. Again, is it? Yes, it is. It's the 23rd of August, so it's day 23 of Vlogust. So I'm going to do my top 5 go-to movies, as in 5 films that I would pick out of my selection of DVDs. I think I've got all 5 of these on DVD. Yes, I have. So I'm not going to do them, it's not like in order of the top one being number 1. These are just 5 in any order, not in a particular what I would go to first. It's just that if I'm kind of in the mood to watch a film and nothing is taking my fancy on Netflix or anything else, I don't know, I would definitely pick one of these 5. So number 1 on my list is Aliens. That is Aliens, as in the sequel to Alien, because Aliens was the first one I saw and it's always been my favourite. It was because there was 3 moments that stuck out for me in that film, and I can't remember the third one. One of them was the bit with the knife, obviously, with the hand, with the going over his fingers. That just, I found that it just, I don't know, it shocked me. Obviously I was quite young when I first saw that film. And then the bit where she drives the loader. Is it a loader? Is that what it's called? Well, I just thought she was incredible. I loved Sigourney Weaver. I thought she was amazing. Very strong, independent woman. Girl power and all that palaver. I thought she was great. And it was also a big deal for me because the Alien is on the movie ride at MGM Studios, which is now called Hollywood Studios, I think, at Disney. And it was always a big thing whenever we went on that ride, where it comes down out of the ceiling, and it was always scary, and it always scared my mum. And I don't know, it had a big impact on my childhood, that film, and I've always loved it, and it's one of the films that I will watch over and over again. So number 2 is Jurassic Park. Again, in fact, I think all of these were a big part, apart from one, were a big part of my childhood. Jurassic Park, I went to the cinema to see that with my mum, my brother and my cousin, and I presume my dad was there. I can't remember, but I think I spent the majority of the film hiding under my cousin's jacket because I was terrified. But I love that, I adore that film. It's when you see, I can't remember his name. Is it Dr. Grant, or is that Jeff Goldblum? Anyway, the guy, the paleontologist, when they see that dinosaur for the first time, it's just, you feel what they feel, as though as though it's an actual dinosaur. And I just love the film. It's great, and I love dinosaurs because they're just awesome, aren't they? In fact, at the moment, in front of me, which you can't see, there is a field with cows in it and lots of geese grazing, and it's very dinosaur-esque. Just sat there, or walking there, stood there, grazing in the field. It's cute. So it's very Jurassic Park in front of me at the moment. Anyway, yes, Jurassic Park is number 2 on my list. even though they're not in any particular order. But I will watch it. It's one of my go-to films. Next on the list is Back to the Future. Again, one that featured heavily when I was younger, and is also, I think a lot of these are actually, well, 3 of them at least are very America ride based. Aliens, Jurassic Park, Back to the Future. I had a huge crush on Michael J. Fox as Marty McFly. He's a dream, as his mum calls him in the film, which is completely creepy. But she's right, he is a dream. Don't know what else to say about Back to the Future. I was going to explain about the films, but I think they're all pretty self-explanatory. If you've not seen Back to the Future, well then you won't know what it is. But if you've not seen it, well then I suggest you go and watch it right now, because anyone who's not seen all of these films actually needs to have a word with themselves, because you've obviously had a very deprived life so far. So Back to the Future, Marty McFly in his time machine DeLorean with Doc Brown, doing stuff. Go and watch it now. And then we have number 4 on my list, The Princess Bride. Now this film, I think they made a mistake here by calling it The Princess Bride, because it seems as though it sounds like a quite stereotypical girly chick flick, and it isn't. It is not. Just because it's called The Princess Bride, you shouldn't make assumptions. You shouldn't judge a film by its title, because it's got everything in it. It does have romance, and not that that's only for girls. I mean, men can like romantic films as much as anybody. But it has action and adventure, and it's got giants and sword fights and boats, and not that they're all man things, but so it's not just a girly princess film. It's hilarious, and it's fun and exciting, and it's everything that you could possibly want in a film is in The Princess Bride. So you should go watch that one. That came out a long time ago. I don't know if it was in the 80s. I presume it was. I remember watching it when I was younger. Yeah. So number 4, Princess Bride, and then number 5. Again, these aren't in any particular order. I will watch any of them at any time. Number 5 is Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead is one of the only zombie films that I can watch without it giving me nightmares. So thank you, Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. You are wonderful and amazing, and it's incredible that I can sit through the entire film on my own as well. I managed to sit through the whole film on my own. I can even watch it at night time. It's amazing. Mainly because it's hilarious, I think that's why, but it does still scare me a little bit, because I don't like zombies. But obviously that didn't feature in my childhood, because it's a relatively new film compared to the other 4. But it is one that I will, if I just fancy watching a film, I will stick that on. And if you haven't watched that, again, you should go and watch it, because you should watch everything that Simon Pegg and Nick Frost do together, because they're just, I don't know a word to describe them. They are hilarious, but they're also genius, and they make wonderful films together. So there we go, that's my top 5 go-to movies, and I will be back again tomorrow with some other rambling vlog for you. It's the 24th of August tomorrow, so there's not many days left of this month now, and it will be all over. So have fun, and I will speak to you then. Bye.